Good morning, my friends. How are you? Sorry I'm about 15 minutes late. Just the story of my life. I'm always late, not on time. Anyhow, you see that red button? Say hello. I'm so glad to have you here with us today. We're going to go ahead and do this joy sign that I have promised you. It's very large, just so you understand this, okay? It's going to have a 12-inch J, a 12-inch Y, and a 12-inch snowflake that's going to be coming in this little kit that it's not little, it's big. And it has a 2-foot slab that's going to be on as well, which is right here. And all of your wood bark is going to be totally different. But I'm going to do mine, give you an inspiration. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Let me get my roll of paper right out. I was running to get in here really quick. And I got my paper, my big roll of paper right up underneath my foot. Good morning, Louise. Good morning, Carol. Did y'all see the beautiful DIY we did last night? If you missed it, you can go catch replay, but it turned out so simply cute. A beautiful little winter scene. Good morning. Let's see who's joining us. Alice, Chris, Louise, Barbara, Donna. Hello, Holly. So it turned out really, really pretty. I thought it did anyway. Hey, Reggie. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Doreen. Who's ready to do this today? So we're going to paint it first, and I am really, really loving and crushing on this like shabby chic kind of green that I have. So I'm going to shake that up first. That's the color I want to go with. It's also in this birdhouse. I think it looks really pretty with red and white and all the colors. If you want to do it with pink, it also looks really good. You love the way it turned out, Lynn. Me too. Me too. Good morning, Bonnie and Valerie. Hello, Jamie, Lisa, and Pam. I can get a chance to say good morning to you all while I'm sitting here waiting to shake this. Melissa, how are you? And Michelle? Okay, ready to do this? So, y'all tell me if you think that I should maybe put some polka dots. Carol, thank you. Send me a message for TLC this week if you'd want to be put in it. But my base coat's going to be this color green. But y'all tell me, do you think it would look really cute if I put some red polka dots or white polka dots on here? I think it might look cute, but y'all tell me. But we're going to leave this white with some diamond dust. White with diamond dust. Should I leave it? Thank you, Lynn. You're so sweet. Thank you, sweet friend. Should I put some polka dots on it? Or should I leave it? I like my bows. Some people tell me I'm too old for bows. I'm going to tell you, you're just a putty-duddy. Sorry. I'm in one of those moods to tell you you're a putty-duddy if you're going to tell me that my bows, you don't like my bows. It's okay. You don't have to like everything I do. That's all right. It happens, right? Somebody's saying yes to red polka dots. That would be bright, wouldn't it? I don't know if I do. Do you think the red polka dots would look good with it if we're going to do the snowflake white? Y'all are like getting bold on me today. Really bold. I was thinking that white polka dots with this would look pretty because it's iridescent. Do y'all see that? It's got a pearl to it. Thank you, June. Look at you girls. All of you that's doing that, send me a message if you want to be in TLC this week. I would greatly appreciate it. You guys are taking it up a notch for me today. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay, so have y'all changed your mind? Do you think you would like the white polka dots or the red polka dots? I still see red polka dots. I still see red. I see some that says white. Y'all are not changing your mind. Y'all want some red polka dots up in there. Y'all want it bright. Reggie changed her mind. She said we'll do We'll do some red. So paint red and white polka dots. Oh, well, I guess that will work. I guess that will work. Ah, okay. Look at this color of green. Y'all, this green is so pretty. Jean, thank you for the stars, my love. Y'all are kicking it off really good this morning, aren't ya? Look at this green. It's so pretty. Isn't that a pretty green? I love that green. It's so pretty. It makes me want to sing a tune because it's so pretty. And it's got such good coverage, I don't think I have to do more than one coat. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm glad you caught me live too. I'm so glad you guys caught me live. Absolutely. How fun. White with glitter. Ooh. We'll do the glitter part on the snowflake. We're going to do some diamond dust on that snowflake too. So I'm going to warn you that if you decide to buy this, it is in the description up above this live as far as being able to get one. And it's also on my Telegram for those that you have access to getting it first. But you need to know that it's heavy duty. The wood is not light. So it weighs close roughly to 5 pounds just with the slab because it's 2 feet long. So just want you to be aware of this, that it's not a lightweight piece. You like the headband? Thank you. I got this headband from Dollar Tree a long time ago. A long time ago. And I picked up quite a few cute little hair bows yesterday for all the girls in the stockings. And if y'all want to be a part of any of that, you're welcome to. If you want to put, like I said, a little prayer or a little small gesture of sending some love and smiles to a child's face and heart. They are going to be teenage boys and teenage girls because they are the ones that are kind of lost in the system and forgotten. They are also the ones that people most of the time don't adopt. They wind up aging out in the system if they come in there normally from the ages of 12 and older. So all the other kids normally get adopted. You think bows scream my name? Well, bows, I love all bows. I like making bows, and I think all bows are pretty. I even have bow jewelry, y'all. Good morning, Penny. So anyhow, if you all, the Ys I found at Southern Hospitality. I specifically got these Ys to go with the kit that I've made here. So they're thick, they're heavy duty. Watched all when you were picking out everything for the kids. Yeah, I still have some handheld games. I'm gonna probably get those from Amazon. I was looking at Walmart yesterday. They're a little more pricey, the handheld games, but I think maybe that's why some people shy away from getting those stockings, and I get it. But if we can, again, just show some love to teenage boys and teenage girls, we don't know. We're breathing life into these kids that are going to be growing up as adults. And if we can somehow plant the seed of hands and feet of Jesus into them, you know, that could make a huge impact on their life. It really can. And what better time to do that than at a time at Christmas whenever we're supposed to be sharing cheer and love and all the things that represents Christmas. Really, Christ must. Yeah, that's really what it's about. So, this screen that I'm using is from, it's called Shabby Chic Chalk Base Furniture Paint. It's a furniture paint. It's a really good coverage. but I love the green. It's one of my favorite colors of greens. And I've already painted over the top of it, so I can't tell you the name of it. I think it was something like Avalicious. My total, I was not going to tell my total at Dollar Tree until someone guessed, because I was going to allow them to get some TLC if they guessed. If they guessed. But you're welcome to see if you want to make a guess. I'm curious if anybody... I'm thinking that some of you might think like $400, but it wasn't anything like that. It wasn't that high. Debbie, you guessed that? It wasn't that high either. Joy, it wasn't that low. Mel, you're close. I hate when that happens, y'all. Gloria, $250. No. Gloria, if you add another like $12 to yours. Somewhere like that. Judy, you're the closest. You're the closest. Oh, Judy, you're like almost on the money, girl. You were like a few cents away from it. You were at $268. Just a few cents away from it. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as some of you probably thought it was. I mean, that's still quite a bit, but for everything that I got for the girls and stuff like that, I consider that to be a very good deal. But we still have to add some more things in there. And you know, it's so much better, especially, I don't know what it does to your heart, but it makes my heart feel good knowing that I'm giving back to someone that doesn't have anything, that's less fortunate, and that would just feel the love. You know what I mean? Because that's what I do. When I'm spending the money to do this, I literally pray that their hearts are going to be touched and that they will feel the love that I have for them. And that each time that they look at the gift or they are using it somehow, that they will know that there was a stranger out there that thought enough of them, that they were important enough to take time out to go do for them. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe I'm just a little weird to think that way. But that's how I think. It means a lot to me that somebody takes the time out to do things like that. For me, anyway. Because time is valuable. It's very valuable. I did get the journals. I sure did. I got the journals, friends. I sure did. Okay. Well, we're going to go around. I have a very bright red. So the bright red, I'm not sure if that's going to look so pretty on here. Do you deliver the gifts? I am going to be delivering them to Jennifer, who's the head of the organization. So I can definitely take pictures whenever I give them to her so you can see. But she also, if you want to get on her page, oh, y'all, I just slapped some paint up on my forehead. Anyhow, I gotta be careful with all that. You will see her posting things. Now, she can't post the children because, you know, they are minors. And a lot of them that are in the system, some of them may be in the system and they can't be found by their guardians or whatever because of the kind of danger that they may have been placed in. So you have to understand that she has to be really careful about placing pictures of the children on there, and plus with them being a minor and not having consent. Now her kids might be on there, but you understand where I'm coming from with that, don't you? Yeah, some of them are in there because of safety reasons. She's like, you're not crafting unless you're wearing some. Well, girl, guess I'm doing a good job of that today. Someone else is doing it besides you, huh? I got to finish up these little pieces. I'm missing a couple of spots down here, and it's kind of irritating me. I didn't. Oh, thank you. Good morning, Peggy. So I will ask if there's pictures that you want taken or stuff. I mean, I will definitely be taking pictures of all of the, because I have 20 out of hundreds. And you know what's sad? Can I tell you what's really sad? Our county, out of all the counties around us, have the most foster parents. We need more foster parents in the system that's going to love and take care of these children. And we don't. And that's why they're placed in these children's homes. Like we have First Baptist Children's Home that's here in Lakeland that houses a lot of the children that don't get placed into, foster care or adopted out. And so it just really breaks my heart. I mean, I'm glad that they have an organization through the First Baptist Home that allows the teenagers that age out in the system. They put funds in place to help them get their first apartment, their first place to live, but it's going to be their responsibility after that to take care of, their needs. All right, let me get a little sponge because I forgot to do that. Sherry, I am making that joy sign that's with that raw wood that's 2 feet long. So I'm painting these first along with the big snowflake, and we're going to decide how we're going to, y'all are suggesting that you want red and white polka dots on this. But if I'm going to do the red polka dots, I'm going to have to tell you right now, I'm going to have to age it a little bit and put some brown in it, because this color of red versus a rustic red is what I'm going to call it. The rustic red next to it looks really, really good. So an aunt and uncle that worked with First Baptist Home around Gainesville, Texas. Oh, that is so awesome. So I forgot to get my little sponger to do my dots, because I don't do perfect dots. So can you just enjoy my beautiful background with my sign in the back for just a second? And if I don't forget something, y'all, I guess I'm just not right if I don't forget. But it should be down here in my totes with all my sponges. And, alright, well, we got my sponges. Oh, but where's my big dots? Oh my gravy. Well, I guess I'll have to, that's a real small one. I can make it big. I can make it bigger from this one. I have this real small one. And then the rest of them I've got. Y'all, I guess I'm going to have to get some more sponges. I have a lot of sponges that are the paint sponges, but I thought I had more sponges than this. I guess I don't. So good morning, good morning. So we're going to do, here, let's do this first. Let's pour out this red. I think I might use this red because instead of making it a brownish red, because I wanted to pop a couple of beautiful berries and poinsettias on this to let you see what it looked like. So let's take a look. Hello, Hannah. And I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, even though this is a really small dot. We're going to try to make it big. So let me start up here, and we're going to just come in and that's how I'm going to make it bigger. Ah, look what I did. All right, do y'all like that? We're going to put a half circle up here. There we go. And you know what? It might look pretty if we decide to do the different color of, like different sizes of dots. Maybe not. You know what I mean? It would give it some contrast. So, hey, that might work. So let's do a smaller one right here. All right. And then we'll come down here and we'll do a bigger one. Yeah, I think I like that, y'all. I think I like it. There we go. So see, we'll do a couple of big, couple of small. We're gonna make it work, y'all. We're gonna make it work. And then we'll set it on the back side of me. Well, that didn't sound right. We'll set it behind me. Y'all, just help me with my words on some days. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. I love you, Lord. Looks good. Thank you. Hello. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, friend. All right, we got there. You like the different sizes? Yay! That makes me happy. That we can, I can't believe, y'all, that we're in November. Do y'all believe that we're in November? How crazy is that we're in November? That means that we've got a month away till Christmas. Just a month. Absolutely crazy. Or is anybody ready for Christmas already? Yeah, I like them too. They're a little bit more. Do half big, half. What? Do a half big one at top, one side, or there isn't any. Oh, you're talking about over here. Yeah, hold on. We will do that in just a second. We will do that. All right. We're just going to move on down. Move on down, move on down. And then we'll do a smaller one right there. That looks good. Looking good. And then we need up here. Let me see. We're going to need one because we got one right here, right here, right here. So let's do a larger one right there. Try to do it upside down. Okay. And then we're going to take a little corner over here. And do a little one over there. And then maybe a little one right there. There we go. Make sure I don't get my finger in there. All right. And it looks like it might need another one like right here. About right there maybe. Okay. And then we'll come down and maybe do a little bit on the sides. There's an empty spot right in here, I feel like. Now I'm going to start crowding it, so let's just stop while I'm ahead. There's the dots. There's the dots. It felt like there were some spots that were too empty, but now we got it. We got it. We're going to make a beautiful joy sign out of some gorgeous wood that I was able to get from a wood mill that you will not be able to find like all the time, you know, like every day. And if you love it, it will be available as a kit, but it's going to be heavy. So just know it's going to be around 5 inches. I'm sorry, 5 pounds. Why am I saying 5 inches? It's 2 feet long. It's 2 feet long. All right. And then we need to come up here. I need to do a dot right there. And then maybe up here. And then maybe over here. And I'm going to let this set aside. But before I do that, I need to add a little piece right there. And there's some spots right here that's also a little empty. So let's do one here. And then one there. All right, I think there's enough dots, y'all. I'm going to set it aside and let it... Oh, that's cute. It needs something right there. That is super cute. Like it? I think it's cute. Yeah, I think it's cute. Let's see what you guys think. It's adorable. All right, let's do the other one. What happened there? I couldn't see some of your comments. All right, so you like it? You did catch me live. You did catch me live. All right, let's go ahead and do some polka dots on this one too. Should I do polka dots or should I do some wavy, crazy lines? I am using, it's called Shabby Chic. I painted over the name of it, but I think it was called Avalicious, but it's Shabby Chic chalk paste for furniture. And I got the Y and the J at Southern Hospitality. So this one, I'm thinking I should probably do some white dots. What do y'all think? I think we need to do, well, actually, because the snowflake's going to be white, it would not make sense to put white stripes on this. So maybe we should go with a different color. Maybe we should go with black. What do y'all think? Some of y'all are saying do white and dark green. Gold. That sounds pretty. But the only gold I have is a copper right now. That's the only gold I have. Do red dots. Yeah, that's the only one I have in stock right now. At least a $2, 2 color dots. Okay. Let me think. I could do the iridescent, so I can do the white. I feel like I need to do a different. Because that one's red. I feel like I need to do something different with this one. I think stripes, like zigzags. I'm thinking zigzags. Would be good. So let me do this. Let me do, I know what I'm going to do. I'll do a white stripe and I'll outline it in black. And I'll do the same thing with outlining it in black on the dots. So let's do that. And I'm not going to do perfect zigzags either, which will make it even hopefully better. Alrighty. So let's start over here. And we're going to go down and come up and then go down. Candy canes. Candy canes sound pretty too. Absolutely. But I think the stripes will be cute. Yeah, we can do some gold in with it too. We can do that. It's just we have the bottom is going to look rustic. So I can put dots in between the lines. That's what I can do. We'll do some dots in between the lines. I think that'll be fun. Might be smaller dots though. You like it? Okay, we'll keep going. Okay, let's do just across. Actually, it's kind of fun. You all know what happens to me when I start painting. I get quiet. Like really quiet. It's like therapeutic. Cute, huh? All right, you guys are saying no dots. You want me to do lines instead. Just a straight line. Don't know if I would like the straight line in there, to be honest. And this is actually kind of fun because you don't have to worry about being perfect with it either. Use the end of the paintbrush first. That's what I was thinking, Tammy. That's what I was thinking, friend. And then we just need a small one down here. That's all we need. Okay. Let's see, maybe dot lines. So, let's see. I'm thinking I can add, let's try this. Let's try something. We'll see if it'll work. I'm gonna put a little bit of paint over here. All right, so small dots are scratch. Okay, so now I'm going to try to figure out what color I want to go in between with this. So I can do a small dot, a small dot, a small dot, a small dot, and a small dot. And then I can either do a line. Can't even see the dots now. Yeah, you can't see those dots. So let's do the red dots. I'm just going to pick up the color off of it. There we go. I was hoping you could be able to see the other, but you can't. So we're going to go with red dots. Okay. And let's go with black lines in between. Oh, did they hear, did they find out what's wrong with Randy? I hope so. Okay, they're not complete line. I think they will work for Christmas though. We're just going to put a little curve. A little curve. I don't know. What do y'all think? And then let's do red. Is he going home? Okay, awesome. pup is wanting to come in. Y'all hear her yelling? She's like barking at me. All right, let's do this one. Y'all made the suggestion. It's a little different, but I think I can make it work. And I'll show you why. I'll show you why. Let me get the red right there. All right, let's try this. Good morning. Go in there. Come up. And then we're going to do a dot. And then we're coming in again. You like the little berries? Actually, I should make it look like there's little leaves coming off of them. That would be super cute. So, I think I have another light, I have a light green, like a sage green that would look really pretty. I think I'm going to make those look like berries. That's a great idea. And then there's something else I'm going to do too. I'll show you in a second. All right, let's do a little red, little red. We're going to do a red here, and a red here, and a red here. We could have actually put little red dots in between each of those white letters. I meant white curves. That would have been cool. Okay, now, let me wipe that off. Put that in my paint. Let me grab this. And I'm just going to come in. And I'm going to so slightly use this black and do like a little bit of highlight. And we'll do the same thing right down here. I'm going to come in and bring that. Do you see it right there? Hey, Jenny, how are you? Let's do the opposite up here. Yeah, I like it outlined a little bit too, so we'll just do a couple of places. And then we'll just come in and do right here. and then right there. Okay. So let's see, up here, let's go up. And it makes it easier, of course, when everything is dry. Because when it's not dry, it's not as easy. You don't want to clog up your marker if you're going to be using it. So it's the small details in this that I think is fun. It's just my personal opinion. But you can do whatever you want to do. My poor baby, she's yelling to come in. I'm going to have to probably get... Apparently nobody knows that she's wanting to come in. They're all ignoring her that possibly. All right, so now we're going to go on this side. And I got to be careful not to get my hand in those red dots. So, actually, I think it comes, yeah, this side, this side, this side, this side, this side, and then this side. And then I come down here. And then I'm going to get my green out that's in the light green. I think it's called a celery green that I'm going to be using. And we're going to make those cute little berries. Well, the leaves for the cute berries, I think would be the cutest. Okay. You got coffee? Coffee, yummy. All right, let me get my paintbrush out. This is gonna be fun, y'all. Super fun. Now let's see if this will work with this. If it'll show up. It should. So we're just going to come in. Yep, it shows up really pretty. I'll show you. You just want to make a little almond shape. And this one. Alrighty. I've already done the other letter, the Y. The Y is just polka dots. So they're just different designs that I chose to do. And I might have to go back in and make that red dot a little bit brighter. That's what I might have to do. Alrighty. Let's see. Big hugs. Oh, sorry, Peggy. Hope you get rid of that migraine, friend. That can be hard. Really hard. Do y'all see where it looks like little oh, y'all, look at the little berries that we're putting in there. Isn't that the cutest? And I'm going to add that iridescent white back to the inside of the white. What do y'all think? Will y'all give me a second? Because my baby girl is just crying out there and I feel awful. Let me grab her. Do y'all like it? Let me grab her. She needs to come in. Stop one. Good gravy. Sorry about that, ladies. She's just out there just screaming and crying like, are you guys even paying attention that I want to come in? Do you care that I'm outside and I'm saying, get me out in here? Oh my goodness. Hannah, you like it? Oh, thanks, girlfriend. Thank you. So y'all can do this. Easily do this. So this green that I'm using on top of this is called celery green. I think I'm going to put 3 dots. It's a celery green. A great job. Thanks, Paula. The iridescent, you like it too? Where have you found your iridescent paint? Because when I run out of this one came from Target a few years ago. It was on clearance, the one I'm going to be using. See what? Don't think yours would be a mess? Well, I'm having to be careful. I'm having to be careful, seriously. It's not easy. Hobby Lobby? Oh, the Hobby Lobby has them? I haven't even checked. I will have to check them out to see. Okay. And let's do these last ones over here. And I think I'm done with the little berry things. Just gonna touch up the red dots on, and some of them needs a little touch up. So come back in, take off, go in, and then I'm gonna dry it and try to outline a little bit of it or highlight where it needs to be. Okay. A little highlight. They do like little, they look like little berries, don't they? I hope they do. That's what my intentions are. Hold on. Yes. Okay, let's dry this before I move on to the next step because I don't want to smear something, and that's exactly what's going to happen. I know me. If I don't dry the areas, because there's a lot of them that's still wet. So yeah. I don't have an overhead camera to get closer, so hold on. A lot of times when I've tried to just do that overhead, some people complain, I want to see your face. Okay. All right, that's drying real good. I just got to get it dried up here. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to add some black around these dots because I feel like they're just going to, it's going to stand completely alone by itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in, but let me do this portion first. I got the iridescent, so I'm just bringing that iridescent. You guys probably can't see it, but I can see it. You can't see it probably on the camera. When the light hits it, it shimmers. Hi, Teresa. How have you been, girlfriend? All right, let's do up here. Oops. Can you see it? It's got a little bit of an iridescent. It's totally different than what I would normally do. I'm just going to tell you right now, it's totally different. My idea was not to go in this direction at all, but a lot of you were suggesting, so I was listening to your suggestions and went this direction. I would have just went with all one solid color. I would have done just probably the green and just more subtle for me. But you guys wanted something a little more whimsical, so that's why I went this direction. But for me, I like calming. You know what I mean? So I'm going to bring in some black. And we're just going to bring it around. And then I'm going to bring in some white too. You don't like the white lines? Yeah, they're a little pronounced. much, you don't have to go with them. You can take them off. I think they're a little bit brighter now that I have that white iridescent on them. Because why they're so bright is because I put that iridescent on them and they are like, woo! They're like, look at me. Okay, let's come up here. And we'll come in with a highlight with the white as well. I think it'll look better. Now that they're next to each other, the colors are looking better for me. Yeah, I like more subtle. I'm the same thing with you. I like a little more subtle. This would have even been really pretty if it was just like a black and white for me, a green and white, but they wanted some red in here, so I popped it with the red, and I went with what they wanted to do. Their suggestion, and now they get to see what it turned out to be like. A little bit more. You like it? Thank you. I guess it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it can. Okay, let's get the white. Let's do some whites. Let's do some white now. So let's get the whites. And we're going to come back right in here. And do a couple of spots. See, it looks better. Looks a lot better now, adding the contrast of both of those. See, now when you put them next together, it feels like it's, you like it? Betty likes the Y? Okay. Some of you will like it, maybe some of you won't. It looks like Santa. Okay. I'll take that. If y'all like Santa, that's all right. Okay. Alrighty. So, to make it match, oops, I missed a white section over here, so I'm gonna have to fix that. It's popping. It's popping. All right, there we go. We're done. Okay. Now, I like them better together now just because I added that. So I'll stick him back there again. And just for my own taste, I might have to do one that's going to be just subtle, what I like. You know what I'm saying? Subtle and what I like. So this is what you guys liked, and I'm good with it. I'm going to assemble this together. And it's going to look really pretty, y'all. Really pretty. Okay. And then up here, let's just do down here, down here. Y'all might get mad at me. I'm thinking that inside of these whites, I'm about to add some red little dots. I really think that it needs it. I think it does. I'm going to do it. No getting mad. And those are just going to be dots. They're not going to be berries. So let's... I like that. It's very busy though. So if you're not a busy person, this is not for you. Oops, that was too big. I like the red dots, y'all. I like the red dots. Looks better? Okay. I felt like it was needing something. Like that part was just like way too, something was missing. All right, we're gonna dry this so I don't make any big mistakes. And then let's assemble it together, okay? Let's assemble it together. It looks fat. Okay, I'll take that. I think it looks more festive now. More festive. Look, now you see the little berries. It's festive. I'm trying to use two hands. Y'all, hold on. I'm probably getting paint on myself. If you're wondering what I'm doing, is I'm making those leaves. See the little leaves? All right. All right, hold on. And there's only a few more up here, and that's it. Okay, I'm done. No more. No more. All right, now let's get all my paints out of the way and let's put this together. It's been a little while because we put all this designs on here. Hello, Trina. How are you, friend? How are you, girlfriend? Hoping you're having a good day. We did a complete 360 on a design that I thought was going to be soft and subtle, but it turned into bright and cheerful, I guess. Y'all wanted something that looked like a Santa went down memory lane. So, alrighty. I'm going to put this right here just for my sake. And I'm going to, oh, you know what I forgot to do? Crud. Let's quickly paint the white on this and quickly get the diamond dust. Y'all, I was so excited and thought, oh, we're going to be completely done. I got to get the white and put this one is going to have the iridescent paint on it. And definitely we're going to make it quick. Now, if you wanted to, you want to do some little red dots on this. If you want to do red and green dots on this, whatever. That's perfectly fine, but we have a lot of design going on in both of those, Y and the J. So very likely I'm just going to leave this simple. You were thinking what? Just because there's so much design going on in the other, this one needs to be simple. Is that what y'all are thinking? Plain. You don't want any diamond dust on it? You don't want to make it frosty? I would have loved to have done this in pink and green too. Like the whole setup in pink and green would have been pretty. Pink and green. Diamond dust, frosty, diamond dust. Okay. Frosty diamond dust. I might need to get the smaller brush to go inside of here. It's the little details around here. I wouldn't worry about this. I mean, I could probably do this after my live. I think I will. I'll do the outside of it after my live, because that way I won't waste any time just painting it. But then I'm afraid if I don't do that, now you won't get the full effect, and you're going to be like, well, I can see all the paint on the edges, and it's just not looking right. Let's see, I would kept it simple and aged the J and the Y. Yeah. I was wanting to do, you know, just simple green, I think, and just the white, because I love that green. That's what I wanted to do, but I asked my audience, and they wanted to add all this red and green, very festive. I guess they wanted to be like a Santa look. Lots of them were asking for it. So I went for it. At least now they know what it looks like. But my personal one will either be red and white or green and white. Although I could be fibbing. I really like the pink. And I think this year I'm going to do a pink tree. I think I'm going to do a pink tree with maybe some brown, white, or creams, and some rose gold. What do y'all think? You like that color? That might be my tree this year. We'll do everybody else's, the festive tree, the way they want it. A champagne color. Champagne would be pretty. Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are from, whatever states or whatever brings you across the world. What states are you joining me from today, by the way? And I'm jealous because you all probably have much colder weather than I do. Yeah, I live in Florida, so I don't get the beautiful winters that you all get. And I'm sure that some of you are like, we don't like the winters that are blistering cold, where you get frost and, well, frost is not so bad. It's the ice that's the worst. Pennsylvania. Well, y'all are starting to experience some cold weather up there then, right? California? Is it getting more, cold in California right now? Because I know that some parts of California is like hot. Some of my friends said it's like being in Arizona sometimes. Snow? My daughter was just in California last month, and she's like, it was perfect weather outside. You're moving to Ocala from Indiana? Well, welcome. You will be about 2 hours from me. 2 hours. What's bringing you to Ocala? Family? If I had my option, I wouldn't be moving to Florida. Just saying. I'd be moving to the mountains. I lived here all my life. I'm here because of family. That's the only reason I'm here. And because, of course, this is where my husband resides with his business. But other than that, this girl loved it up in the mountains. I loved it in Tennessee. I also liked it in Wisconsin. I have family in Arkansas, Harrison, Arkansas, and in Little Rock. Yep. the Nash family and the Bennetts. We have Bennett Hill. I believe in Harrisburg is where the Bennetts reside. You wish you were in Florida? Mm-mm. No, don't wish to be in Florida. It's not all that. I don't think it is. Maybe because I grew up here and I've seen, I mean, we got a lot of things for tourists. If you love the beaches and you love Disney, like my husband, then, you know, Florida's the perfect place for you. But I would prefer being in the countryside, y'all. Countryside is where it's at. Living in the countryside. Being able to see all the seasons. You don't see all the seasons in Florida. You don't. You pretty much only see hot and somewhat cool if you're make it through, you know, the winter. Which I understand why people that are not originally from Florida have two houses. Because I wouldn't want to live in Florida year round if I had my choice. Northern Vermont's beautiful country, I bet. Vermont sounds gorgeous. You like the hills? Yes. Nothing like it. Yes, she loves the country, yes. That is where you can find your peace and serenity. Florida is getting so overpopulated just because I guess people want to move to the tropical. I don't know. It's seriously not all of that, y'all. It's not. It's in the summertime, especially if you have respiratory issues, it is really difficult to breathe. It's much easier to breathe in the cooler weather than it is to breathe in hot, humid weather. Just ask my father, who had lung issues. It was miserable for him. And I'm grateful, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful that my family's here. And we have beautiful sunsets and gorgeous beaches. So it's good to maybe just come visit. If you really don't like the cold, to come visit for, you know. But like some of the people that just move here, I'm like, God, y'all, please, let's just trade houses. I'll go to your place. And you can live in mine. I'll take the hillside and the countryside. You can have the heat and the beaches. Alrighty. 80s in Texas. Texas pretty much almost has the same kind of weather as Florida, doesn't it? But don't you guys get a winter? I think Texas does get a winter, don't they? I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Oh, really? What did they move to, what kind of health issues were they, they were just hurting in their bones all the time? Because, I mean, if you have really bad arthritis, I guess, and your bones hurt because of the cold, then maybe moving here might help with that. But most of the time, if you have really bad bone issues and your bones hurt, then that means you were a smoker in most cases. Because everyone that I know of, my doctor has told me, anyone that has ever smoked, like my husband used to, my mother used to, my father used to, my mother-in-law used to, every single one of them started in their 40s and 50s, started hurting in their bones. And that's because the smoking would literally take the calcium and sap and dry out their bones, and it would just it would hurt. They get really bad arthritis. They have mountains in Texas. So see, yes, you have MS. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that is tough. MS is really hard on the body. I actually had a friend who came down with MS in her late 40s at the gym that I used to work out with. And she did everything she could to just try to stay strong in that, because her body would hurt all the time. But she said that she would feel better in her body if she worked out versus if she didn't. So I guess the saying's true. An active, what's it called? They say a body in motion stays in motion. So that's why I'm starting to get my body in motion. I'm getting older, but I will not be able to take being able to sit around all day long. I love to craft, but girls, that ain't gonna help my body, because I'm sitting on my tushy. I need to get a table that is taller so I can stand. Oh, goodness, Joy. Oh, I'm so sorry, Joy. So sorry. All right, I'm kissing it with this. And then I'm going to dry it. But I don't have to get it like perfectly straight or everywhere with this, because it's really just kind of makes everything bright, and it's very silky. Let me show you. You can see it. Oh, goodness, Amy. That's a lot to have to deal with, honey. I'm so sorry. That's a lot. Both my parents have diabetes. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that I don't come down with it. So, starting to just change some habits in my life. My mom is near her 70s, and it took her, after my dad's death, unfortunately, last year, she started taking a lot better care of herself, and she's completely reversed her diabetes. She's went to strictly just eating fruits, vegetables, and lean meats. She takes turmeric every day and a couple of other things. She has she's off of all of her medications. Matter of fact, she's on no medication. She was on like 5 or 6 different kinds. So I'm really proud of her. She worked hard, and she did it. She did it. I'm like, there's no excuse. If my mom is near her 70s and she can do it, by golly, there is no excuse for me. I made a wreath last year with the wood rounds, and it was really pretty. Yeah, she did it. I was very proud of her, because I know, y'all, it's not easy. Try and do it myself. It's not an easy job, y'all. Mary, really? Do you have some kind of like rare genetic thing? I'm so sorry, Mary. That's awful. Bless your heart. I don't mean that rudely. Please don't take that as a rude statement, because it's not. This is not glue that I used yet. This was just a pearl iridescent paint that I put on, but I'm fixing to use just some regular Elmer's glue and put some diamond dust on this because we're almost done, y'all. So sorry this is taking a little while, longer than I expected anyway. Well, do y'all have any kind of like bad inflammation in your body that's causing all of this stuff? Not that I'm a doctor. I'm not a doctor at all. I do a lot of research and listen. I have a naturopath doctor that I go to because I didn't want to be put on all this medication from my primary doctor. I don't want to make the pharmaceutical I hate to say, I know not everybody will agree, but I didn't want to make the pharmaceutical companies rich. When really it's about something that my body's lacking, some kind of nutrients or something. I know that. Because God put everything on this earth that we absolutely ever needed. It's just, it started to get depleted through the years because man didn't take care of the land like we needed to. And we don't get all of the vitamins that we need. I totally know that my body's not getting all the vitamins it needs. And it's going to break down if it doesn't get what it needs. Sure will. So, and honestly, I'm feeling a lot better in my body by going back to my naturopath doctor and doing it that way. Good morning, Carla. How are you? Maybe that's why I was so quirky the other night. I was in a rare mood and I was just like all weird. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Yeah, that's glue I just put on. Just regular Elmer's glue. Thank you, Carla. I appreciate that. All right. Let's be done. Let's be done. All kinds of frosty going on there, y'all. All kinds of frosty. Okie dokie! The final reveal. Thank you, Jesus. We're into the home set. Home run. And I'm just going to have to add some pretty stuff to it. Just know that. I mean, it's growing on me. It's growing on me. So if you love this kit, you get a 2-foot piece of this raw, beautiful birch. It's so pretty. Alrighty. And let's see how far out we're going to have that. So let's get started with that. And we're probably going to be adding some kind of floral arrangement to the bottom of this just because I think it'll look really pretty. Just because I think it will. Now you can drill a hole in the bottom of this and use some screws to go into this. You can also attach some Jenga blocks to the back of it too. You can do that as well. And I very likely will be adding some Jenga blocks to mine whenever I get off my live. Just gonna let this bond for a second. Yeah, you can absolutely use an L bracket, L bracelet, all those things. Absolutely, all those things. Mine's almost completed. Okay. There we go. Right now I'm using popsicle sticks, but I'm going to make the L shape out of my Jenga blocks because I didn't grab them ahead of time like I should have, and I completely forgot about them. But I'm going to grab those and I'm going to put them back here to support it as well. And then I'll probably wind up adding, we have a nail gun that I might just add a couple of brads to the bottom of it too. I'll just have to figure out how long I'm going to need it. All right, so we're going to put this here. It's still wet. It is still wet, y'all. I'm going to let it bump up against there. Okay. And we will put that there. Stay. And I'm going to put a little bit of moss on the bottom of this to help stabilize this. It'll be hidden because I have some greenery that I'm actually going to put on here. So I'm not too worried about what I'm doing. Okay. Gonna have to hold it until it's bonded. Yes, I am. All right, my joy is over here. So let me go ahead and attach that. So let me get started with that. Let me get started with that. It's still bonding, y'all. Ow, got a splinter on my finger. Got it out. Got it out. This is super, 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 super cute. And I'm getting impatient, y'all. Getting too impatient. Good gravy, Talisa, seriously. Let me stand up for a second. Yeah, I'm making it work. I just don't have enough hands. That's part of the issue. I just don't have enough hands. It's going to work. Because I tried it. I tried it without doing all the painting and everything to it, and it worked out perfectly good. There we go. There we go. It's starting to work. I say that, and I'm going to go mess it up again. Yeah, it's backwards to you. You just have to wait a second. Please wait a hold. Just wait a moment. I will turn it the right way. This one definitely needs the Jenga block. Knocked my... Oh, y'all. Let's see if I got this. I just knocked that thing right off the slab. I apologize, y'all. I completely apologize. I know it works. I've got it. I've worked it. I've done it. And it's making me look like a complete idiot. What did I do with this? I completely threw my glue gun like across the room. If I can get the Y to stand, I can get the rest of it to stand, so... It's working. See? It's working. I just have to give it a moment. I'm too impatient. I am very impatient. Now, I got to figure out what in the world I did. I don't know what in the world I did, y'all. Somehow I threw my little glue gun adapter completely across the room somewhere. And I don't know how in the... I really must have some strength I didn't even know I had. All right, now let me flip this. I know, right, April, I am. Okay. I told you we were going to get it. I promised it was going to happen, and we did. But now what I want to do is I want to... Is that backwards? Oh, you're kidding me. Did I do that backwards? Oh my heavens. Okay. Oh, I'm going to give up. Right now, I'm going to give up, and I'm going to get off this live, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to redo this, because I have the Y down here when the Y should be over here, and the J should be over where the Y is. Oh my word. I could not even. I know it's not Y-O-J, it's J-O-Y. It's not just the camera, it's me. It's me. And after I just got this put together, I'm afraid how it's going to tumble apart now. Damn it. All right. That's what I'm going to do, friends. I'm going to get off my live, and I'm going to fix this, and then I'm going to come back. Okay? Because I'm going to show all kinds of frustration on my camera that I don't want you to see. I will do the bottom portion of what I'm going to put on here for my... I was going to do some poinsettias. And I was going to do some pretty little greenery. So I will come back and do all of that. Okay? I will do all of that. But I'm going to do this the easier way. But it's going to take some noise, and you guys don't want to hear it. All right. I'll be back soon. All right. Love you, friends. Thanks for joining me for my mess up today. I guess it can't always be perfect, right?